Well, hey friends, it's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living, and today is December 1st, the beginning of Vlogmas. I'm going to try really hard this year to do it. Usually I do it willy-nilly, no big deal, but it's a honky-tonky wonky year. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So, I just got back from town. Say hi, Violet. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Yeah. Anyways, I took Mally into an appointment to get some things done she didn't want to have done at the school. So I let her stay home today, family in service. She did a good job and everything. But I brought Violet in with us, and we stopped at Dad's because I was doing something with his new computer. And Violet stayed with Dad while I brought Mally to her appointment. So that was his first time babysitting my baby girl. And of course I get there and she has a bone and she has a treat, and we were only gone 45 minutes or something like that, but it was cute. He said she was good. She didn't bark or anything. And yeah, so anyways, we're home, but I'll show you what happened last night. It's kind of a big deal. If some of you that have been watching for the past few years, you know what happens December 1st. We get a Christmas cozy, and usually I do a video on that, but let me flip you around. Yeah, I put together this Christmas cozy last night. Usually I do a video, but it's just been crazy the past week and a half. But we're okay. Everybody's okay, happy, healthy, trying to keep all our hair, you know what I'm saying. But we got our Christmas cozy, which is going to transform everything. Everything. Violet hasn't gone in there yet. But this will be a time machine, like a warp drive, wonderland. It could turn into anything. Anything. So I got this box from our neighbor Flora and Larry. They live behind us. They got a new, it looks like a stand-up freezer, I think. Maybe it was a lay-down one. But I've had this box in the shop for almost a month. So it was kind of, not squished, but slanted. That's why I have that step there, to try to keep it up. It's still very sturdy and everything, but I just want to leave that step there to make sure it gets good and done with. But I didn't get a chance to put any blankets in there. But there's lights in here, of course, and it's a big old, it's taller than me when it's standing up. It's a big old box, isn't it, Violet? Why don't you go in there and have a little kink? But yeah, it used about a roll and a half of tape, 2 and a little bit rolls of wrapping paper, but it's all done. Why do you keep licking me? What do you keep licking me for? But this is good. This is good. So when the kids get home, I'm sure they'll be snuggled in there. Now up here, look at this. There's Finnegan. He has to isolate for a little while. I don't know if he's doing the full 14 because they're magical creatures and they probably don't have to do it for so long. But Finnegan, there's Enid and Wallace again from last year. There was a third one, a new one. Her name was Penelope, but she didn't come this year. Maybe she'll come later on. I don't know. She was a pink one. And then the oldest elves we have is Rosie and Ginger. So I think the jars are going to move around for a few days until they're ready to come out and make mischief. But yeah, these guys are here now. So 'tis the season, isn't it? Sure is. All right. Well, what time is it? Mally's appointment was for 9:30. We got in there a little after 8 because I wanted to fiddle with Dad's computer and stuff like that. I got it all tip-top. And then we went to her appointment and went back for a few minutes to finish our visit. And then now we're home. Well, after her appointment, I brought her to the Dollarama so she could get a couple treats because, you know, it was a big deal. A big deal. She had 3 needles. Yeah, big deal. And, well, last night, I didn't know this, but when my husband got home, probably 7:30, there's a deal at KFC in town, and probably all over Canada. I don't know about in the States, but since it was Cyber Monday, you could get big buckets of chicken 50% off. So, of course, we ordered it. Turns out you have to do it online and order it. And went in and got that. I didn't get back here till almost 9 o'clock, so the kids had a little bit of that, but the rest of it is they'll probably have that for supper. So I don't really have to worry about supper too much. I did Medea's laundry this morning. She's still having some water issues, so I wash it and I drop it off at her house. She dries it. And now I gotta do some of our laundry. It's Monday. I'll do the weekend laundry and just do a quick tidy, but 10:45. I think I'm really just gonna take a break till until about noon, and then I'll fiddle about and do some other things. But yeah, December 1st. I can't believe it. New Year is almost upon us, and yeah, gonna party like it's 1999, because although I might be blowing things out of proportion, but a new year, a fresh new outlook for me. It certainly is. So, all right, I'll be back in a bit. Whew, that was loud. Sorry, guys. There's our laundry going. Well, good morning, guys. It's the next day. I did it again. I started and stopped and started and stopped. So it's the next day. It is Wednesday today. I'm just walking out so I can stand with Mally to catch the bus. We're just chit-chatting. Violet's here with us. I got up early, of course, 5:30. Took Violet for a walk. She took care of her business. And it's not raining like yesterday. Yesterday it was raining like cats and dogs. Violet, come here, please. Today is going to be like random showers, but we'll see. Where is she? Yeah. But we're going to make a boiled dinner today, so I'll bring... Oh, no, I'm not holding her leash. She's all right.
I can't come over there.
I'll be back. All right, friends. Mally got on to the bus, headed off. We just came inside, but I put these are cured pork riblet thingies. I had individual packs, so they're like salty meat ribs. And I just put it in some cold water last night to let them soak. I'm going to strain this water, fill it up with fresh water, and then bring it to a boil and simmer it for at least 2 hours or so, maybe. And yeah, we're going to move on. But I have a ton of vegetables to peel and chop up. But let me get this pot going. All right, I dumped out all the bloody water. And this is what they look like. Kind of fatty and stuff, but this is my son Marquise's like favorite supper. He loves boiled dinner. I don't know if he'll be home tonight or not, but I'll make sure I save some or see if he wants me to save him any. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm going to fill this up, and we got to peel potatoes, chop up a couple cabbages, and peel a bunch of carrots. I don't have any turnip because that's good in there too. And I actually have, let me turn you around. Yeah, I actually have 4 corn on the cobs. I've never heard of corn on the cob going in boiled dinner, but I might cut up, like leave them on the cob, cut them up, and put those in too, because they'll be like sweet to go with the salty. Might do that. Why not? Throw a couple onions in there. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We haven't had this in a long time. I think maybe last St. Patrick's Day, maybe. And homemade rolls would be fantastic with this, but I do not have the energy to do that. We got lots of bread, so bread and butter and boiled dinner. That's what's going to be for supper. Violet's here sniffing around. And we're just going to have a lot of chit-chat going on today. That's what I'm feeling. I do have to rotate the laundry. I put a wash in this morning. I'm just making sure I don't overfill that. I'm going to put lots of stock, or lots of water in here. Because even though I let that meat soak overnight, it's still going to be very salty. And we might have to take some of this broth off after the meat's cooked if it's still too salty. And then put some more fresh water in. We'll see, but you always got to taste it. But I'll wait till it's actually cooked to do that, because I'm not going to eat or taste raw kind of bloody stuff right now. So I'll be back. All right, there it is. I got to clean my stovetop. It's embarrassing, but there it is. It's only 8:43 in the morning. I'm going to put this on high till it gets good and bubbly, and then I'll turn it down to like medium and just let it go for a while. And in the meantime, we'll get some veggies prepped and ready. All right, friends, it's 10 o'clock. I took a little break and watched a couple episodes of Schitt's Creek on TV. But I'm going to peel up some spuds, peel some carrots, chop up some cabbage, and try to bust those corn on the cobs up in pieces. I'm going to put them in here, fill it with water till it's time. The pork's over on the stove boiling, but I'm going to get you guys set up just a minute. All right, friends, I'm ready to get this party started. Yeah, I have the phone right here just in case it rings, but I'm cold in the house. I don't have a fire going. That's why I have this thing on. Well, it's right here beside me. And I want to get this stuff done early in the day. I'm not going to cook it now, but at least it'll be done. These are red potatoes. I'm just going to peel them up, and if they're big ones, I'll cut them in half. I don't want these in little diced up pieces. You want to have good chunky vegetables. Same with the carrots. When I peel those, I'll just chunk it up, not do little coins. But yeah, so yeah, the past few days have been going okay. Just a few things going on, not that I'm really going to mention it, but everything's okay. I have been watching some Christmas movies with the kids. We watched, what did we watch? We watched The Grinch, of course, and The Christmas Carol a while ago. I'm trying to knock some movies off my list I want to watch. I watched Jingle All the Way, or most of it. It was on TV yesterday. And we watched a few different cartoons that were on Disney Plus. But yeah, just getting through a few things. The kids are really enjoying it and stuff, and they really like that cozy that's set up now. I forget if I said, yeah, I think I did yesterday, how they all squished in there. And it can be used for just to watch a movie, or turn it into a time machine, or walk into Narnia, or whatever. But it's there. And I forget if I've said in years past, but like the cozy comes December 1st, and then it poofs away the 1st of January. So it's only here for a month. And it's a nice little tradition we started a few years ago. But yeah, anyways, that's what's shaking. Now tomorrow, I see the kids don't have school. It's, I think, parent-teacher, which I did Maze's parent-teacher call last night, and it's all like over the phone, I believe. This one has a dark spot in it. So I'll just wait to see if I can talk to the other teachers, and we'll be good to go. But yeah, I was supposed to go cleaning tomorrow mornings. Well, I don't think I'll be able to go because all the kids will be here. We'll see. Usually I go the crack of dawn kind of thing once the kids get on the bus, and I'm back by 11 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, I don't think that'll be happening. So this boiled dinner, it's going to be a big one. I won't make it too big because, I mean, there's a lot of meat, but not a lot of meat. So I'm not going to have to do this whole bag of potatoes. Cabbage is the big star in our family. The cabbage is the highlight. Well, besides the meat, I don't really care for the meat so much myself, and the girls don't really care for it either, but they like the vegetables because they're good and flavorful. I know when my son and my husband eat this, they throw some vinegar up on there, apple cider vinegar, and eat it that way. But I just eat it straight up. But yeah, do you guys ever make this? I don't know if this is a, what do you guys call this? We call it boiled dinner. I suppose you can do this with salt beef or whatever, but corned beef? I don't know. But sometimes we buy the pork riblets that are in the buckets. But this is the same thing, only they come in smaller packs. But I did, I think, 5 packs. So it'll be enough for a couple days worth of meals here, which is good. I have a couple packages of sausages in the fridge that need to be cooked up, or I'd have to throw them in the freezer. But I don't really have room in the freezer. I have been getting some good deals, and I'm sorry I didn't film it. at Superstore, 50% off stuff. I got 2 whole hams that were 50% off after, it was last week I think. So I had to clear out my freezer to make room for those. That's why I'm making boiled dinner, because I took out some of the salt pork. And I know I still have more of it, but I didn't want to make a giant boiled dinner because it'll end up going to waste. But yeah, it's kind of a delicate balance, because sometimes you make too many vegetables that outweigh the meat, but then you don't. For me, that's better myself because I like the vegetables, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all of these in the meat in my stock pot. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. But if not, I'll just take the meat out while I cook the vegetables in the broth that the meat was boiling in, and then just add it all back together at the end. So that's what's going down. I fixed Dad's computer. When was it? Not yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yes. Yesterday, I think. So he's back online. We had a nice visit. Oh, when I took Mally to her appointment, I forget if I said this yesterday. My goodness, my mind is muddled. He babysat Violet. I think I did tell you. I was talking on my phone yesterday too, so I'm getting you guys mixed up with my sister-in-law, what I said. But yeah, I hope all your guys' Thanksgiving went well, all my friends in the States. I've seen pictures and a lot of people posting videos about their Thanksgiving, and oh, I just love Thanksgiving. I love it. Of course, ours here in Canada is back in October. We already had ours, but it's such a fun feast when you can get together with family. I know these days you can't really do that a whole lot. Bubbles are small and things like that, but if you can be with the family that you're safe to be with, that's a wonderful thing. Wonderful thing. I don't know about a whole lot of other places. You know, I know the big sea is raging in different parts of our country. In other countries, Nova Scotia's is going up. I think we have 142 cases now, I think. And we went months without any, or very, very few, 1 or 2. And now it's starting to rise. Now it's not in this area, but we still need to keep our bubbles small. Use all the precautions, wear a mask and wash and sanitize when the kids get home from school every day. That's the routine. That's what they do. Safety first. And it's not necessarily for them like it is for them, but it's for the exposure for other people that could get really sick if that came about. I like to be hyper vigilant just because we do have asthma in our family, and you know, got to be careful. We don't need to be tangling with that bug if we can avoid it. Now, I know I had to take Evie for a COVID test last week, I think it was. Not that he had suspicion of it, but he had a cold and he was going to daycare, and in order for him to go back to daycare, he had to have a COVID test. The day I was working, so I ended up taking him. And it took like all of 5 minutes. There was an appointment time, so we get there. We're the only ones there. We go in. And of course, he's only 3 years old. And he did not enjoy it. It's that little like Q-tip thing, swab up your nose. But it was just in and out real quick. And of course, it came back negative within 2 days. He was fine, good as gold. But I think since our numbers are rising a bit, the more testing you do, the better they can get a handle on it, I think. You know what I mean? Any potential exposures in different areas of our province. So, yeah. That's what's going down. I think more people are getting tested than before. I really don't know, but more people around here or probably any little community. Nobody in our family had to get tested before, but I mean, as far as I know, it's only Evie's the only one that ever did, but he was good. I don't know. See, I want to, maybe I'll do one more. Big fatty. I don't know. So I hope all of you guys are safe, and if you have loved ones that are sick, I'm going to pray for them, and I'm just, yeah, things like that. Family is everything. Friends are everything. You know, I always want to keep you close to my heart. But I see lots of people decorating for Christmas now. We still haven't got up our Santa Claus tree, like our main tree. We usually put that up the middle of December. But we still, you know, we have quite a few decorations around, streamer things from the ceiling. That's good. Ooh. That's good, that's good. I still have about half the bag left. Let's get some carrots going. I'm doing this on some used or old flyers because I can just roll it up like a present and throw it in the compost. But the kids have been getting into these carrots. They'll peel a carrot and eat it. But I have a couple of different carrot peelers, but this one's my favorite. It works good. And Dad's doing well. Papa, Dad. He's keeping busy. And we see him quite a bit and talk to him a lot. I haven't talked to my sister. I know she's been trying to get a hold of me. I need to get on the horn. I'm not a big, well, if you guys noticed, I haven't put a video up for a week or something. I've just been too much other things going on. I just couldn't. I couldn't. Not a whole lot of physical things, just personal things. You know what I'm saying? So, Violet's wonderful, as always. She is getting more and more closer to my husband. Like for a long time, she wouldn't go up to him, but now she goes up to him so much he has to tell her to back off. It's funny. Not that he doesn't love her, but you know, it's funny. She wants to be all up in his grill. But no, she's doing good. I did message my friend B last night, and she has a dog, Willow. Because she's a fantastic friggin' dog mommy. Really. Like, really is. What a loving, loving woman. And I'm proud that she's one of my friends and sisters from another mister. You know what I'm saying? And I said, because Violet ate a chicken bone last night. I was about to take the compost out, and it wasn't a big one. Had it on the table, and she got a chicken bone. I got most of it out of her mouth, but I can't say for sure if she ate any. And I start freaking. I message her. That one's kind of soft. Because I know dogs aren't supposed to have chicken bones. They shouldn't have most bones anyways. But she was there for me. Oh, just a minute. Hello? friends. I finished doing those vegetables while I was on the phone, but it's 11:15 now. I've simmered these long enough. Nothing really pretty to look at, but I'm going to take this out just so I can have enough room to do the vegetables in here. I haven't tasted the broth yet though, but I will. And there'll be some bones left in here. If I can get them out, I'll get them out, but sometimes little bits of bones fall out. Oh. Getting there. I have a glove on because no matter how hard I try, I often splash my hand when I do this. Come on. So I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow when the kids are home. I'm sure we can figure something out to do. I don't know what the weather's... This week is all like a wet, kind of a mild week. It's not that cold. It'll get colder next week. Like we haven't had a fire going in a few days. See, that's just bones. That's just bones. Come on, that's some meat. I won't get this all out, but I'll just try my best. That's good enough. Now, I'm just going to get a spoon and we'll see if this is super salty. I can take some out and put some fresh water in. Yeah, that's salty, but it's not that salty. Sometimes you get it. I'm going to have to add some water to this because there's not going to be enough anyways, but sometimes it's so salty you've got to dilute it a bit. But I have that pot. Let me set you up a little bit better. Just a minute. Is that better? That's a little better. I just strained that pot. I was using Harriet to hold those. And I'm just going to start adding some veggies. And I'm going to turn this on to cook, but I have all day to have it cook, so I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to have it blaring. I'll probably turn it up to boil and then simmer it for a while. Now, I still have another big bunch of cabbage over there. If I don't use that today, I can use that, fry up some cabbage. Excuse me. Separately. Use it in something for sure. Because one of those cabbages I had were like really big. I just don't want to just dump this in. Well, I could dump this in now. There's a bit of a cushion in there. Carrots and potatoes. I'm actually going to load this up as much as I can. Yeah, I've never ever put corn in here, but I'm gonna today. They'll be like, why the heck is there corn in here? But I don't see what's gonna go wrong with that. I'm gonna throw a little more cabbage on top. Because the cabbage will shrink down a little bit. It doesn't shrink down like spinach or anything, but it will get soft. And look, I'm not going to be able to fit all that cabbage in here, but I can at least put some in. Let's see. Take it easy, Tracy. Take it easy. I turned the burner on high, but it's going to take a bit to really start moving and grooving. Now, I'm cooking this for the family, right? So we have a big family. If anybody's new watching this, we have a big family. So if you don't have a big family and want to make this, you don't need to make so much. But, oh, where did I put the... I am going to throw a little water in here. Oh, there was something I was going to, nothing big, but what was I going to say earlier when I got off the phone? I can't remember now. This is a giant pot of boiled dinner. Let me get some water. I'm just going to fill up this, put some in Harriet. She's already been used. And we're good. And actually, I don't generally put onions in here, but I have some chopped up onions already in the fridge. Not a whole bunch. And I mean, I don't generally put little diced things in there, but that gets out of my fridge, so I'm putting that in there too. Boiled dinner, I suppose there's no real one true way. You can make it however the heck you want to make it. I remember Mom used to make this meal. She never showed me how to do this. I know when I first started making this, I called my mother-in-law, because she makes this sometimes, and I wasn't sure how to. Ooh, I'm filling it to the brim. Just about to the brim. Look at that. We still have all of this, but what I'll end up doing as this cooks, when it's cooked, I'll take some of the vegetables out and put some meat back in, and we'll just have a pot of vegetables with broth and do it that way, because we'll have more vegetables than we have meat. But again, the girls really just like to eat the vegetables anyway, so the boys can have the meat and not as many vegetables, whatever. So there's not a whole lot of cabbage left here, but enough to do a little pan of fried cabbage with some hot sauce or something. That'd be all right. But anyways, I'll bring you back in a little while when this starts moving, and then I'm going to turn it down some because it's still only 11:24. The kids don't come home till 2:45, but they don't eat supper till between 4 and 5 o'clock anyway, so we'll be good to go. I'll be back. All right, guys, that stock pot came up to a boil. It started to overflow a little bit, so I took out a mug of the broth and turned it way down. So it's just simmering there. It's on low, like low. And yeah, it's well on its way. But Violet and I are sitting here, and Uncle Buck came on. If you've never seen the movie Uncle Buck, it's hilarious. Oh, I miss John Candy. He was Canadian, by the way. But yeah, anyways, that's what we're watching. I was thinking, oh, I should just, try to have a little kink here on the couch, but now I'm engulfed into this movie. I haven't seen it in so long. It's hilarious. It's a good one. So anyways, it's 12:38. I just hung up some wet towels. Got another load going because I took Maziah's laundry basket out of her room. Took her bedding too, so I want to get that all done and dried today so it can be all ready to rock this evening. But yeah, Uncle Buck, check it out if you don't know what I'm talking about. All right, guys, it's 20 to 2. I just took this out of the oven. That's where it was sitting when I scooped some out. I'm going to add some meat back to this pot, so let me do that quick. All right, guys, well, it's 2:30. The kids will be home soon. I think I'm going to boil up some hot dogs, just because I know the girls will want something with their vegetables, maybe. And I got this the other day, 50% off, so I'll just boil up 5 or 6 of them, and then they can have that if they want it. So that's what I'm going to do now. All right, guys, I haven't checked in a little while. It's 8:52. I reheated this up a little while ago, so I'm just letting it cool down a bit, and then I'm going to put it out in the porch. But yeah, I don't know if I showed you a picture of the plate, but Marquis stopped out, Marquis and Kara, and he brought a big tub of it with him. Just pull out one of these pieces of meat. Yeah, they're not pretty to look at, but I guess they're good to eat. Anyways, still 3/4 of the way full, this whole pot. So I'm just going to put a cover on it and stick it out in the porch, and I'll be right back. All right, that's put out in the porch. Oh, you can see the Christmas tree on. But I'm going to end this here so I can get it up tonight. I really want to get this up tonight because it's already day 2 into Vlogmas. So this is day 1 and day 2. Violet, get out of the dishwasher. Nice try, wise guy. Sniffing around. She comes over. Oh, I love ya. I love ya. But, yeah, I want to get this up tonight. I'm about to go get the kids to bed. It's 8:54 now. Oh, I hear the phone ringing. So I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I'm going to get this one up so I can start fresh tomorrow. And, yeah, we'll try to get this train going again. But, so I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, okay, well with that, I am tired, I am zonked, I am ready to go the freak to bed. I can tell you that much, but I can't go to bed till they go to bed. And, yeah, they can have some boiled dinner tomorrow. But I have other stuff in the fridge I gotta cook tomorrow too, so it'll probably just be a bumbling around around the house kind of day, but that's all right. I want you guys to come and hang out with me, so look for that tomorrow. Okay, Tracy, stop talking. So with that, I'm gonna say have a good night or have a good morning, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.